Welcome back to my channel. Today's scene, I'm going to be painting this simple house by the lake. Okay, so this is the actual reference that I'm going to be using to paint, and I'm using my Winsor & Newton palette. So I'll show you my mixing process some places as well. Now you can see here I'm having to work the pans. I don't know if you're familiar with the Winsor & Newton brand, but they seem to be sort of hard when they're dry, so it does take a little bit of sort of wetting. Maybe I should pre-wet the palette first. I don't know, I'm not really used to doing that, but you just have to sort of work the paint till it gets activated again. So I was using the French ultramarine and a mix of cerulean blue, and so that's giving me the nice sky colour. So for my greens, I do tend to use a lot of sap green and then mix it with either yellow, or if I want it sort of darker, I'll add some French ultramarine to it. So it depends on what sort of green I want. If it's a light green, then I'll add more yellow to it, and if it's a darker green, then I'll add some French ultramarine. You may see then just on the side of the screen I did add a little bit of yellow ochre, so that's to the sort of trees in the sort of just behind the houses. There's a bit of shrubbery and trees, and I'm adding the same sort of yellow ochre to these bushes that are coming in and covering half the building itself. So I do mix it up a little bit. I am a fan of sap green. I know a lot of artists don't use that and always recommend hooker's green. Personally, I've never tried hooker's green. I'm not sure about it, but sap green for me works just fine, so I'll just keep using it, and like I said, just mix it with with any other colour to get the sort of green shade that I'm after. So simple mix really for the building as well, using predominantly yellow ochre, and so there's a nice shadow side on the left hand side of the buildings, so I will be going in with some darker tones later on and adding those shadows. You can see now I've switched to the using my sepia pen. I have a few different styles of pen, different types of pen, but I decided for this I wanted to use not the black ink, so that's why I've gone for this sepia. It's actually a mangaka pen and size 0.2. So I find this quite a nice size to use. There's smaller nibs and there's larger nibs than that, but this is the sort of a nice size to use for just a bit of detail, just bringing out some emphasis on windows and sort of lines on the roof and things. So I do like to use this pen, and I wanted to use brown because I didn't want to use the black. I just thought it'd blend in nicely with the building and the colour of the scene, the painting itself. Well, there's the finished painting. Hope you like this video. If you do, please give us a thumbs up and also subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.